Hey, this is Matt. Once again, welcome back to the videos of the paid request. This time for Edward. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting any type of videos, PayPal is usually the best bet. Although I do have a Patreon. Links are in the info box, either down there or over there. And this is for South Park Season 22, Episodes 4 and 5. Which I gotta say, I enjoyed these two episodes. I thought these two episodes were some of the best ones of the season. Like, both these episodes I had a good amount of fun with. I don't know what it was. I don't know if maybe they just got better at this point in the season, or they just felt like they're more their own separate stories that wasn't political or anything. They felt more like the South Park of old. Episode 4 is about vaping, which I've seen people vape. I never used any myself. But how Randy is getting really annoyed by everyone vaping, and people are found vaping at school, and Randy's tired of it. And he's tired of everything, so he wants the family to move to a farm, which he does. Takes Stan and everybody to this farm. It's a marijuana farm. It becomes that type of farmer. Meanwhile, Ike, the little brother of Kyle, is found vaping, and Kyle's of course upset about that. I did find it funny that one of the kindergarten kids, and they use an actual kid's voice, saying, "Relax, bitch. Try some gummy bear surprise." I think the fact that they had a little kid say that is what made me laugh. I like that Butters is the one selling vapes, and then Cartman hits him. Then later on, Butters is pissed off, like, "Why'd you hit me? We're working together." And Cartman's like, "Yeah, I know, but you're not supposed to tell people." Of course, Kyle finds out about this. So then Kyle's pissed at both of them. So yeah, Butters and Cartman working together on this vape business, and then they owe more money, and they get deeper and deeper into it, and they try to get Kyle's help, and they even try to frame this guy that they owe money to, or they try to go into a store and steal stuff. Meanwhile, Randy's on the farm, loving the marijuana farm life, while his family's just completely miserable. And there's a lot of little moments in there that made me chuckle enough that I enjoyed the episode. One was they have the Kool-Aid Man, but in this case it's the Vapor Man, crashing through the wall to give vapes to kids. Stan doesn't like being on the farm, so Randy made him a hemp hat. But the hat looks a bit familiar, and when he puts the hat on Stan, you hear the song Two Princes. Ba 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 da 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 ba da 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 da. And if you ever seen the music video for Two Princes by the Spin Doctors, the guy wears that same looking hat, so that's why that joke is there. And then when Randy takes the hat off, the song's gone, but he puts it back on, it comes back, and Stan's like miserable, but Randy's getting happy and happier about it. Which I don't mind that song, Two Princes. Been a while since I heard it, but nice surprise. So while Kyle is, without, kind of against his will, is helping Butters and Cartman with their vape business that they're in deep shit on, Randy is tired of all the vaping and the vapors, businesses trying to buy up all the farms. So he goes to a vape shop and he's going to beat people up. So he's ready to train. And No Easy Way Out starts playing from Rocky 4. Now sadly they cut it off for the Two Princes, which kind of pissed me off because no, you don't fucking stop No Easy Way Out, okay? Any song for Rocky 4, when you start, you gotta fucking finish that shit. You don't fucking stop it. It's against the law, the movie laws. If you start a song from Rocky 4, you finish the bitch. God damn it. So, I mean, but it was great to hear it even for a little bit, because I love... Rocky 4 soundtrack is my favorite soundtrack. I love that song. And then when Randy starts beating up the vape shop people, the Two Princes song keeps playing. And then Verley helps Butters, Cartman, and Kyle and blows up the shop. And Randy is still on his farm. I guess for a while he's going to be on that farm. I don't know how long that joke, that gag will go. I remember hearing that it went on a bit too damn long. But so far, not too bad, not too shabby. So yeah, just the vaping thing. I didn't know of it, but I didn't never used it myself. Yeah, I like the inclusion of Butters and how he was utilized there. Randy did not annoy me as much in this episode compared to other episodes. And like I said, there were enough funny moments that I did have a good time with it within the 20 minutes. And then episode 5 was a Halloween episode, and you have this narrator speaking about how this is one of the last good Halloween films he had. And it's about e-scooters. Now, e-scooters I know even less about because I've seen people in movies use them, but the concept of some of the humor I didn't understand because I'm not that knowledgeable on e-scooters. Like one of the running jokes is that they're everywhere. They're everywhere and people can just use them and leave them everywhere. Obviously I was never in that environment, so I never even saw one in real life. Once in a while in like a TV show, but in real life never. I've never seen a single person on an e-scooter in my life. So the joke of that they're everywhere and people leave them everywhere and Mr. Mackey is tired. The running joke is that people keep bumping into his car. Go, sorry, bro. Oh, sorry, man. Oh, sorry. I guess that happened to the people who made this, Parker and Stone a lot, but I couldn't relate to that. And also that you need like a credit card to in your phone to use it. I never even heard of that before. So I guess I'm thinking more of just regular scooters that people just use, kind of like people use skateboards. So I guess e-scooters I technically never even seen that. So in films I saw just more of the regular scooters. So no, I actually never seen an e-scooter. Now I think about it, because yeah, the credit card. I'm like, really? You need a phone and credit card for this? What the fuck? So that's such a unique. That's such a concept I never heard, and apparently it's a real thing. Shows how far off the reservation I am. Learn something new every day. I did find it funny that Cartman, of course, knows his mom's credit card number off the bat. And then the kids get the idea of, well, we could use these and get so much more candy and cover much more ground. I think one of the things I liked most about the episode is they finally used Kenny again. And they even have a line of dialogue. I know sometimes it seems like we just forget about you. So even they know that. But I like the Kenny character. So it's nice to see when he's used. And he's used very prominently in this because he's too poor to have a phone. So he can't get an e-scooter. So the kids go, we can't go trick-or-treating with you. You'll slow us down. And he's like, but we always go. And you see how sad and despondent Kenny is. He's trying to find other people to trick-or-treat with, but they have the same reasons. Until ultimately him and Mr. Mackey help each other, since these scooters are running wild. And the town is scared because we won't have enough candy. So again, I like that Kenny's used a lot more prominently. I like the town freaking out. That their big freak out is that they run out of candy. Everybody, so what? No more candy. Goodbye. Piss off. But they treat it like a zombie epidemic where, oh my god, when Randy and his wife are on the farm, you see all the kids going across the plain as if this tidal wave of monstrosity, as if the monster is ready to get closer and closer. I guess I read up, apparently an inspiration was the birds. So I just like the kids flocking like the birds. One joke I really did like was when Mr. Mackey and Kenny, they're trying to get to the cell phone tower. Because if they take that down, then people can't use their phones, so then people can't use the scooters. The security guard is dressed up like Jason, just so that Mr. Mackey could go, I'm a counselor, you can trust me. And then Jason looks, does a head tilt, because you know how Jason feels about counselors. Camp counselors, but you know, counselors. I thought that was actually a pretty fun, witty joke. I thought that did make me laugh, and I liked that. And you find out that Kenny's actually the one doing the narrating, and he puts it was the last time Halloween was good. Which I mean, okay, I would say you write yourself into a corner if you're saying that's the last Halloween that was good, but maybe for Kenny it was. So I guess not. So listen, I like the idea that the kids trying to find a way to get candy faster. Just seems like such a kid thing to do. In a weird way, it makes sense that the kids would want to find a way to get more and more candy. Also, like the logic of we need to get the most candy, so eat as much as you can, so you need to get more candy. So that kind of kid logic to remind the viewer that you know at the end of the day they are still just kids. So yeah, both episodes I had fun. There was enough pieces of humor, not too many annoying stuff. Thankfully, not a lot of political stuff. Nothing to do with the president and Trump and all this other stuff. Nothing to do with that. Thank God. Just their own separate entities of take something, you know, vaping or scooters going around and wrap a story around it. Like I said, it felt like an episode from an older period of South Park. So maybe that's why I enjoyed these two more than some of the previous episodes of season 22. So take that for what you will. So, I like these two. Thanks for watching. Thanks once again, Edward, for your generosity. I really appreciate it, man. And we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.